So imagine this, you have the remix of a popular song and you love that remix, and you have the original version that the crowd knows and loves. Which one do you play? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ TLM. You're watching DJ TLM TV. Time for a Q&A video, and today's question comes from the comment section. So let me start by reading the question first. I'm a house trap hardstyle DJ from Germany, and I often discover awesome mashups or edits remixes of popular songs. So my question for you is, would you rather play a remix of a popular song that you love yourself, or would you play the normal version so everybody is familiar with it and the energy flows? Good question. Salute to you. And this is a dilemma that I've dealt with before. I have to add that I play a lot of hip hop and R&B, and nowadays remixes aren't that exciting because all they do is add more artists. So the tracks sound basically the same, just they add a couple more rappers. Back in the days when you bought 12 inches and the original song was on there, and if they had a remix on there as well, the remix would be produced by a different producer. It would sound totally different. And sometimes I would prefer that remix over the original version. So I would play the remix. I love that remix and I would play that remix. But it's a good thing to add your own personal preference to your set. It showcases some of your personality, but your main objective is to rock that crowd. So if I played a remix at a couple of parties and I saw that it had no impact, or even worse, it disappointed the crowd because they recognized the song, but they could also tell like, hey, this is not the version we like or love. And I would get those looks like, why? We wanted to hear the other version. So if I see that a track doesn't have any impact, then it's not going to help me to play that track. That's not the right way for me to showcase my personal preference. So rocking the crowd is your #1 priority. If that remix totally doesn't work, I would just leave it and play the original, and I might just put the remix on one of my mixtapes so I still got to represent it. But I would go with the original. And sometimes I would have remixes and people would actually like that remix or start to prefer that remix as well. And then I would definitely play that remix. So you have to see and read your crowd to see if it's a good thing to experiment and try stuff like that. But there's another option that works for me, and that is the option that I stick with nowadays a lot of times, and that is combine the two. I start with the original. The crowd gets their little ah moment because they hear a track they like. I play for maybe a verse and a hook, and when the second verse comes in, I switch to the remix. So the crowd is already chilling. They're hearing the version they love. They had their ah moment, and then after that first chorus comes along, they sing along. The second verse comes in. The beat changes, but they hear that it's still the same song, and it's all good. You got to showcase some of your personal preference. They got to hear that original version. Best of both worlds. Everyone's happy. So that's the method I prefer now. I'm not sure if that will work for you. You play different kinds of music, a lot of electronic music, but you could try that out. See at home how you can make that work. Sometimes playing the original first might be better. Sometimes playing the remix first might be better. That's a good thing to experiment with at home and try it out at a couple of parties. Maybe try it out if you're playing at some smaller parties. Try it there first before you try it at some crazy big festival main stage. Just saying. But those are some options you can think about. So I hope that answers your questions. And if you have any more questions about this topic or anything else, you know where to reach me. DJ TLM TV at djtlm.com. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the info. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I drop at least 4 videos a week, and I'll be back tomorrow with Tuesday tips. Peace.
Put your hands up. All my party people, put your hands up. Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. DJ, put your hands down, show me what you got, break it down. Come on.